All right. Good morning. I think we're all good. All right. Fingers crossed, no blue screen. I ordered some new parts that aren't coming till next week. I'll even take if we can have what we had yesterday, which is a getting through the instructional piece and then a black screen as I walk you through regulation. So, fingers crossed. Here we go. Let's start by just swinging the body, starting low. Today, we're going to add the heart exercise. So the Dao Sien exercise for the heart. Go mid, picking up my heel off the mat to deepen my stretch. Keep going, just checking something with the sound. Sorry about that. Realized that we had two mics going. So, mid. And up high. Take into day 3 here for me to finally start feeling a little bit back to normal. Working our way back down. And back again, tapping on that lower abdomen, lower back. And coming back to stillness. Good, 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 good. All right, so let's move into our purging that we have started this week, which is dredging the channels. So we're really going through and clearing all the meridians. So we start with the yin channels that are inner, and then we'll transition to the yang channels, which are outer. So down at my feet, once again, I'm not contacting the body. That's how I get the most out of it. You can put your hands on the body if you'd like. But here we go. Releasing that, any energetic stagnations that I'm gathering, any turbid or toxic chi, energy that doesn't serve us, releasing it to the ground. Yang channels outside. Back to the yin. And yang. In. Closing my eyes, setting the intention of purging my channels, gathering. I can release whatever does not serve me back to the earth. One more time. Good. And then let's just cultivate some energy coming into our Wuji stance. We spent so much of our initial days together breaking down this posture. There's even a cheat guide in the description down below. For the 1 through 4. Now that reminds me, I don't think that I do have them at the actual Wuji posture steps guide in there. I never posted it. I'll have to do that. We are getting those blue screens already. So since you can still hear me, we're going to modify our practice. As much as I would love to continue teaching you the Taoist 5 Yin, and I will before these 120 days are over, even if it's on makeup days. I think we might have to go with more of an internal practice. It's going to require me to at least turn off this camera so that it's not distracting. So stay there in Wuji posture. Instead, we'll do some 1 through 4. Don't understand why it is doing the blue screens, but that's all right. Focus going inward. Focus feeling that energy coming up through your legs. All right. Shut off that camera so we should have a regular image there. We're in our Wuju posture. Let's come out of that and disengage. Shake it off. Great cultivation practice there. And we're going to spend some time today just doing the microcosmic orbit, which is going to be greatly beneficial if you've been stressed lately, which I definitely have been. And really just taking our time getting into it. It's a great stress relief. It regulates the system. It brings balance to the system. So settling into either Wuju posture again, or you can be standing, you can be sitting. Hands hovering in front of that lower abdomen, that lower dantian. Feeling the energy there. This warm energy stored there in that lower dantian, which is our reservoir of qi. We're going to imagine that we're pushing that energy down beneath us. And we're going to inhale it up the back of the body, traveling up the spine. On the exhale, we're going to feel it come over the head and trickle down over the face like a waterfall. Returning down back towards the lower dantian. Inhale, feeling the energy once again traveling up the spine. Exhale, feeling it coming over the front of the face, like a waterfall, back down. Inhaling it back up. And exhaling it back down. Continue. Focusing on seeing if you can feel the energy orbit. Feel if you can feel the energy traveling this invisible line, going up the spine, over the face, and back to the lower dantian. Making note of when you can't feel it in the orbit. Signs of blockages or stagnation still in your energetic body. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Feeling the sensations. Let's go ahead and do 3 more orbits. And meet with our hands resting in front of our lower dantian. Allowing that energy to just settle. Taking notice of how your body feels in this moment. Even with this short practice, still showing up, just purging the channels, bringing in some new energy and now regulating the system. This is still a perfectly acceptable daily Qigong practice. It doesn't have to take long. Most of us are not nurturing and taking care of our energy. So even this little bit, you will feel a difference throughout the day. Now lay one hand on top of the other over the lower dantian, bringing the feet closer together. Allowing us to seal our practice. Allowing the body to rock and sway if it feels called. And coming back to stillness. Take a couple of deep breaths, holding on to that sensation of being relaxed but re-energized at the same time. And carry that with you as you tackle your Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me. Also, thank you for bearing with us as we continue with technology issues, which has been kind of the thing for this week. And I would love if you're watching even at a later replay today as you're doing your practice, if let me know if these are still helpful, even though we're doing more internal. If you're like, no, please just pause this and then start back next week when we can all come together and I can see you, I totally accept that as well. But I'm hoping that this is being of service. So if you can drop a line in the comments or in the chat and let me know if it is being helpful, greatly appreciate it. But other than that, have a great, great day and take care. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye.